this is Prometheus giving you another Draft Championship live gameplay. Going to be rolling once again with the Green Bay ebook. Also going to be using 34 on offense or on defense, 34 over, and then I'm going to be using the quarters 3 deep. Been able to roll off 3 victories in a row, primarily with my running game. So I'm going to go ahead and try to stay within the same scope of what I've been having success with, and hopefully get a few stops in defense and be able to pull out another victory. So let's go ahead and jump into another game and see how things work out. Alright, so I'm going to go against Matt Daddy 225. He's got the Cleveland Browns. And he comes down to the ball in a lob streak right there. He goes into 4 verticals. I had a defender in the area, but is not able to go ahead and stop him. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my quarters defense right now, because at least I'm going to have a. At least I'm going to have a defender in the area. So it's verticals twice against me, and he hit me with a lob streak. So that kind of killed me right there. He's going to take off this quarterback. Smart play. Wanted to cover 6, kind of change things up against him. Alright, so my defense is not looking like it's supposed to be right now. So I couldn't find the play I was looking for on my defense. So I don't know what was going on with that. Alright, so there's the defense right there. So gave up a pretty bad drive right there. He hit me on a lob streak, able to go ahead and hit me with verticals a couple times, and just did a little pitch play to get the ball into the end zone. So this is going to be a very challenging game. I'm going to have to be very proficient with my offense because he moved the ball effectively down the field against me. Alright, so got the ball on a 25-yard line. Going to go into running formation. Let's go into strong. We're going to go ahead and switch out our tight end. And flip the play, quick toss. And I got it set up correctly. He's got a spread out defense. And so he anticipated the run. I should probably need to come back into a run over the middle, but let's just go into, he wanted to cover 4 drop, so he might go back into that again. So we're going to go ahead and hit him with inside cross. There you go. Went back to cover 4 again, so I was able to go ahead and hit him with that. Going to go into gun wide trips weak and just hit him with just an inside zone. Hurry up. Going to verticals myself. His defender almost made a play on that ball. It looked like he played underneath coverage because his guys just came down. All right, so cover 4 is his defense. It's not a good way to start. Going to do curl flats. There we go. Easy first down. The defenders just came out. Staying in that cover 4. Alright, so this time we're going to go ahead and hit him with an inside run because he's going to have himself spread out. All right, so I was attempting to run the ball. Looks like he just went ahead and just put everybody up in a zone, but I just figured, why bother? All right, I'm gonna hit him with a draw right here. And unable to get the ball off, get the play off right there. So that's going to hurt me a little bit. I'm going to do curl flats again. There you go. Able to get a good first down right there. So he's playing cover 4, and he's doing a pretty effective job with that defense. And I just turboed right there. I didn't have control of my running back. He definitely overcommitted to that side, and it actually gave him an opportunity right there. So that was not a good decision by me. Let's just go back into, let's go to corner strike. There you go. Able to get into the end zone with corner strike. Haven't jumped in that play at all during this series, but that was the weakness of this coverage because he's staying in the cover 4. He's not making any kind of adjustments. He's going to have to definitely change things up because I will be able to go ahead and break down his defense eventually. So I got him down on the 16-yard line. Going to go ahead and stay in my corners defense. Hit him with Blitz. And he just keeps hitting me with these lob streaks. So caught me out of a different defense, and he's just beating me up underneath. So this guy's running a vertical scheme perfect. He's doing exactly what he needs to do with verticals. I need to find a cover 6. I stopped him on that. So this guy's pretty smart. He's a very intelligent player. This is probably one of the better players I've played so far. So they flipped off to the left side and had a defensive back actually crashing down. And I think I stopped him short of the goal line. So that was a huge play right there. He's probably going to come after me. Nope. And I'll take the easy yards right there. And he got a huge play right there with his defensive backs. He had two guys in the area to take away that route, but it did stop the clock for me. So I'm going to hit him with a slip screen here. Just a bad series right there. All right, so I gave him an opportunity. I'm going to have to pump the ball. All right, so 6 seconds left right there. On the 3-yard line, you can't really go to the distance with it. Just going to go ahead and stay. So this guy is working the verticals, but he came up short in the red zone. I was able to go ahead and make a good stop on defense. He's definitely got the verticals down. He's got all of his reads. He's not necessarily checking down, so I've got to make sure I go into cover 6. The problem with the way he runs verticals is that he's very successful at lob streaks. So that's actually going to be causing me some problems stopping him. The defender just came off that block right there. This guy's done a pretty effective job in shutting down my run. Which my last few opponents haven't been able to do. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and take this in. I'd rather go ahead and make sure that I'm up on a score than risk it. So Cornel Strike, because he doesn't make adjustments with his defense, he stays in that cover 4, is going to essentially be the difference for me right now. If I just keep going into that play and getting big plays like that, he's going to have a hard time stopping me. Wow, he's just hitting me with lob streaks right there. Defenders are in the area, but they're not making a play. All right, so I need just to go ahead and just hit this guy with some fire. And he just keeps hitting me with lob streaks. Wow, just shredded me up with one play, a couple different verticals concepts, and he's just killing me with it. Okay, so he's going to go for it. And he got it. Got in with a 2-point conversion. I didn't have my defense set up correctly because I was trying to take care of that pitch to the outside, but I think he's probably going to think that he can't get it anymore because I've got defensive backs in there. So he took it back. I'm going to have to go for 2-point conversion to go ahead and keep it going. This guy's good. He's definitely good. He's running one play, but he's so efficient. He's got his reads down to a T, and that's what's impressive to me, is that he knows exactly what he's doing with his reads. He's hitting players all over the field. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. I was looking for an edge right there. So his run defense is really stout in his quarters. Look, he's basically shut down my run. Let's just go back to corner strike again. He hasn't made any adjustments to stop it. All right, so the defensive players played underneath that time, and one of my guys got stuck in his route. There you go. So he was looking for corners that time and went into curls, and that threw him off a little bit. He was trying to protect up top. He's going to the inside zone. And I was jamming on the turbo button, and that's why I didn't have a good run right there. Should have picked up more yards. There you go. So I came into a blitz, switched things up a little bit against me. Go back to the inside zone. Hit him with a draw. And once again, I'm slamming on the turbo, so that's what's causing me some problems right now. I went into cover 4. Let's do the inside cross. Ah, Hannah, what are you doing? And now my offense is playing a little bit flat. My defense, my players aren't getting the depth I'm looking for. There you go. Right over the middle, right in front of his defender. Able to go ahead and get a first down right there. So he's switching up his defense now. He's gotten frustrated with my offense. There you go. That's the Matthews I was looking for. Nice broken tackle to be able to go up by a score right there. Got to go for 2 in this situation. I'm going to go into my bunch play, and I'm going to go into Z spot. And he makes a play right there. So I threw right to his defender. He actually made a user play. It's going to come down to this defense, and hopefully I can get a stop against him, but he's been so efficient. All right, so this guy's milking the clock against me. He's just using verticals. He's doing different variations of verticals. I got him on a blitz right there. Ah! Who's that running back? Who is that running back making those plays? There they go. The pressure's getting to him right now. Ah, that should have been picked off right there. He threw right into double coverage. Ah, the defender was right there, and he gets the ball into the end zone. I had a defender right there, and he just not make a play on the ball at all. Ah, so frustrating. So frustrating. So he's going to go for 2 here. There you go. All right, so I've got some time here to get the ball down the field. I got basically time for just a couple plays to get a field goal. So I've got an opportunity, but this guy, masterful drive, basically running verticals, but this guy was running verticals the way it was supposed to be, making all right reads. This guy was just basically beating my defenders. Did exactly what he needed to do. So I think he's going to definitely go into cover 4, and he'll probably do over the top coverage. And I tried a playmaker right there. And our guys aren't coming down with these lob streaks like he's got. So yeah, he basically he pulled it off. This guy definitely did what he had to do. Come on, catch it, McCoy. Ball was right there. He could have caught it. So I got stuck with a couple of bad breaks right there. The guy was masterful at his offense. He knew his verticals down pat. I couldn't stop the running back to the outside. I would switch into other plays, and he'd hit me with the lob streaks. So that was the difference between what I did against another opponent that ran verticals the entire time and this guy, is that he hit lob streaks on the outside. And when you have to defend against lob streaks, you got to defend the inside, you got to defend everything else. All I really could depend on is actually getting some pressure. I tried to outsmart myself. I probably should have hit him with the pressure, but I actually got a couple bunk plays on defense. I should have had a defender in the area. They should have actually went ahead and made a play against the ball. He got rid of the ball luckily, but he was definitely a good player, extremely good player, but very, very conservative on his defense, and that's what really was the change in the game. More than anything else is just the way he ran that verticals. He did it in both sides and did a very good job with it. And he shut down my running game, so that was a huge difference right there. But definitely a very, very good game, 21 to 20. Had to go for a 2-point conversion in that particular situation. So somewhat frustrating that I did that, but oh well, that's just the name of the game as far as playing this game. So to all my subscribers, I really appreciate your support, and we'll jump into another game soon. Until next time.